I wanted to show y'all this frustration. Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am So Pisces. Welcome to Gangstar Tarot 777. Here on this channel, I love to upload tarot and oracle card readings and reviews and anything else that I may motherfucking choose. Okay, because it's my channel. So welcome back, Yin Yang Gang. You know I'm representing again. We in his house. And hello to you, if you are new. Let's get started. This is the full moon reading for February 24th, 2022. I felt called, I apologize for my absence, but I got a lot of stuff going on. We all did. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. But I was feeling called. I'm sitting here in the room on the bed, okay? The lighting sucks. I was looking for like a good light that I was going to use. And as you know, I'm not, after the bad breakup, I don't have the altar anymore. So just bear with me. But please stay tuned because it's a power-packed reading. The energy is thick. Okay, so we're gonna take our time and try to get through it. As you know, first I'm gonna feed you a bit of information, so make sure I get the soil right before I plant these seeds. So first I'm gonna feed you, then I'm gonna read you this Gangstar Tarot. Let's go, let's get it. Okay, so full moon February 2024. This is called the full snow moon. The full moon is going to be in Leo, and it will occur Saturday, February 24th, 2024, and it will reach its peak illumination at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So today for me is Thursday, February 22nd. So that's the second month, the 22nd day. 2024 is a bunch of twos. I'm giving you the angel number 222. That's for you to go and look up, okay? So first of all, I'm going to read you. Today for me, the sun is in Pisces and the moon is in Leo. A lot of Leo energy. So if you are a Leo, this is definitely for you, okay? Because there's a lot of Leo energy in this reading. But the balance of the sun and the moon, I love it. I love the moon. I'm not such a great fan of the sun, but the sun loves me, right? So we ourselves, or I myself, am like the moon. The moon has no light. It is very, very dark. I am only a reflection of the sun, right? Of God, of the source, of the divine. Without that, I would have no light, okay? So today the sun is in Pisces. Pisces is ruled by Neptune. It governs creativity, dreams. It's also ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter, as we know, is the planet of growth and expansion and healing and prosperity and fortune. So these are the energies that I'm using today to bring you this message, okay? Also, Pisces rules the 12th house, the house of the subconscious. This is, the 12th house is ruling the self that we can't always see, okay? It rules our dreams, our intuition, as well as our secrets and sorrows, our shadow side. So you may be having a lot of dreaming going on. Weird dreams, dreaming of people. Just pray for them. Pray. Okay. The moon is in Leo. Leo is ruled by the sun. The great force of creativity and vitality and power in our solar system. Just power overall. So this is a power-packed reading. It also, Leo rules the 5th house, and this is the house of love. It includes romantic love and the love you may feel for your children. This is the house of creativity, of self-expression and pleasure. A lot of love in this reading. So I guess this is it's a powerful love reading. I hate to say that. Now, I'm excited to see what Spirit has to say. I do have some pre-shuffle cards, and I mean, even in the pre-shuffle, I was like, okay, I'm a Pisces. Today, the sun is in Pisces. The full moon's going to be in Leo. The moon is in Leo today. 222. Today is February 22nd, 2024. We got all these twos, balance and harmony. And, you know, look, angel number 222 up and see what you get for you. But I'm just like, it's a very magical, love, power-packed reading. I'm just like, man, I'm excited. I'm excited to be here. Anywho, today for me is Thursday, which is also ruled by Jupiter, aka Thor's day. You know, Thor. You know who Thor is. Okay. It's a great day for business, politics, legal matters, as well as a money day. So I'm praying for our money. I'm praying for any legal matters. I'm also praying for politics. You know, it's voting season, and I'm spiritual more than I am political. I'm not very political. I'm trying to pay attention to politics. It just drains my energy. But I'm going to pray for the best person to get into positions that they need to be. Okay. As we all know, or maybe you don't know, but full moons are all about healing, charging, banishing, love magic, cleansing, protection, releasing. Most important, gratitude. Giving gratitude just for where you are right now. Oh, this lighting sucks, but we're going to get through it. Just for gratitude. The herb that I would suggest that you use is basil. I took just a couple little notes, and you can take your own, but the magical properties of basil are prosperity, abundance, protection, divination, success, peace, courage, strength, stress, purification, happiness, love, and it's good for travel. The deities associated with it are Krishna, Vishnu, some other names I can't read, look that up. And the zodiac signs that it corresponds with is Scorpio, Aries, and Pisces. The ruling planet of basil is Mars. The element would be fire. Look, Leo, fire sign. The gender would be male. And the crystals are adamantine, tiger's eye, citrine, and ruby. Okay. So definitely get you some basil. The crystal would be pyrite. This is a strong protection stone. It'll shield you from any negative energy that somebody may be trying to send to you, as well as the environment. And it's also good for prosperity and fortune, and should always be present in the workspace. And the oil is tea tree. It's good for purification and protection. So for some reason, the spirit is saying you are protected. You are protected. And even if you don't have the crystal, even if you don't have the oils, even if you don't have the sage and you don't have all of that, just know that you are protected. But I recently went to the apothecary and I got this pyrite. Pyrite was one of my favorite stones, and it's actually what brought me to spirituality. I don't know if you all can see that. It's such a beautiful, beautiful stone. It's actually the first, I'm from Colorado. It's a mining town. So when I was in... story time. When I was in elementary school, we all went out, we went mining, right? And we mined for fool's gold. So when I found it, I mean, you couldn't tell me shit. You couldn't tell me nothing. It just made me feel so good. And I went in the apothecary for no reason. I just know I needed to go there. And I'm like, you know what? I don't have any pyrite with this moving situation. I lost my pyrite. And since I've gotten my pyrite, wonderful, magical blessings have happened. So go and get you some pyrite. Work with basil, cook with basil, and use some tea tree oil. Plus, if you're sick, like it's been a lot of sickness going around, you can use tea tree oil on your sinuses. Open you right up. Open you right up, okay? Okay, let's get to the card. So, in the pre-shuffle, you know Jesus. I have the Loving Words from Jesus by Doreen Virtue. Praying always. Luke 21:36. You know, Jesus is my favorite deity. So we're going to let him, praying always. And I feel like this is a reminder. I feel like Spirit is leading me to, I mean, you don't have to love Jesus. You could be, I can't say an atheist, but you can, if you have a deity, the God of your understanding, universe, spirit, whatever it is that you say, maybe you just talk to your ancestors, but we need to be in communication. I feel like there's high ancestral from the ones that have passed on. There is a lot of communication, even though it's not November, it's not October, it's not like the Day of the Dead. I feel like our ancestors are very close at this time. Not quite understanding why, but they are very close at this time. So yeah, pray always. Stay in communications with your angels, your ancestors, your guides. Okay. Then we have the Keepers of the Light, and I'm going to go ahead and read these. And then we're going to go straight into just using my intuition with the tarot cards. But the first one that I received was Faith. Oh, God, why did I remove her from her spot? Faith. Okay? Faith. Stay calm. Trust the goodness in yourself and others, and see the light in the world. Not bright enough. Okay, it's right there. Okay. Humanity and benevolence. Faith is the archangel who is focused on bringing our benevolence. She is the twin flame of Archangel Michael and is on the divine mission to help us recognize that humans are basically good and aligned with love. Just like her name, she's all about faith and trust. She reminds us that the world has taught us to believe that we are separate from love, and that if we begin to see the good in others, that we will start to cultivate a loving experience of the world around us. The extended message is stay calm and breathe. You are a divine being of love who has done so much in the world. You may be going through personal transformations and feel that you're not getting anywhere, but Archangel Faith is drawing us close to guide you beyond the limitations that your ego or fears have created for you. You may be trying to work out with whom to trust. First, trust yourself. When you do this, and recognize that you are made of love and will attract those who reflect the love that you can enjoy. True friendships and loving relationships. Know that good is here to stay. Okay, I don't know where I had the card, but love is here to stay. Faith. So when this card popped up, I was just like, okay. First, blue agate popped into my head, okay? So you may want to get some blue agate. That is a stone of focus. I feel like there's a lot going on amongst the collective. I know that I can totally relate with that. And it's like, all I got is faith. You know, like Mo3, all I got is faith and hope. That's all I got. I don't know how the hell I'm going to get through this, but I have faith, strong faith, like the lion, like the Leo. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get through this, okay? And stay calm. Don't freak the fuck out. Do not freak the fuck out. There may be a situation that's going to come up or has already come up and you're like freaking out. You got to stay calm. Stay focused. See the goodness in yourself. So see the goodness in yourself and others. But I'm feeling like I need to stress to see the goodness in yourself. You are strong and you can get through this. So the next one that came out was Bridget, inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. Okay, Leo's a fire sign. Fiery, feeling that fiery energy, your inner strength. You're going to have faith. You're going to have inner strength, self-discipline, controlling your mind. Move back to wholeness and recognize that you have the power. Bridget is the Celtic goddess of Ireland who is closely associated with fire and the time of spring. She is a twin flame of Cernunnos. She was so well loved by the Celtic people that when Christianity came to Ireland, she was adopted as a saint of holy wells and other holy places. She is a powerful figure who can help us channel our energy into something that is important for our growth, as well as herself. She has lasted through the ages and adds longevity to our journey so that we can reach our deep state of wholeness. You can call on her to bring her sacred flames to burn away anything that is not serving you, to bless you with any new projects you have in mind, and to support fertility. Your spiritual fire is growing within. Recognize that the power of your soul is greater than you think. You have come a long way since you began this journey. There is a powerful force within you, and you have the ability to create wonderful changes in your own life and inspire those around you to do the same. Be aware of new projects, opportunity, and fertile ideas that can grow into something larger than you may imagine. Call on the fiery goddess Bridget to light the way ahead. So I just want to thank you, Archangel Faith, and I want to thank you, Bridget, for being here. Like I said, I love Jesus, but I don't stop there. There are lots of deities and lots of energies that we can use. And I'm giving the femininity. So I'm really feeling like working with the moon is going to be a powerful thing for you to do, especially on the full moon, to release, to write something down and burn it. And remember, if you're going to write anything down and burn it, go outside your house. Do not burn that thing inside your house. Write it down, take it outside in a bowl or whatever you got to do and burn it. Get rid of it, release it, let it go. That would be a great full moon energy a full moon ritual. And I feel like somebody out there really wanted a good full moon ritual or wants to get into ritual work. And that would be something great for you to do. So we have Faith and Bridget here with us today. Okay. So Mystical Wisdom card deck. I pulled Dove. Take a leap of faith. Come on now. Faith, faith, faith. You got to have faith. And sometimes you can't see your way through And I said this in my last reading. It's like it's darkness around you. You can't see your way out of this situation. You don't see how this is going to happen. How am I going to do this? You can't physically see it or even imagine it or even visualize it. But you don't see how this is going to work. But you got to have faith. So take a leap of faith. The mantra is, I live in peace, accept miracles, and embrace new possibilities. I live in peace, accept miracles, and embrace new possibilities. The sacred dove serves as a reminder that there is always hope, new possibilities, and miracles just waiting around the corner. Enjoy each day as an adventure and live the moment to the fullest. Take a leap of faith and trust where the universe is taking you. This is your time to seize your unlimited potential and embrace yourself with new beginnings, adventure, and joy. Okay. So that's not a coincidence. There's a butterfly here at the bottom. And there is a butterfly here on my shirt somewhere. Right there. So it was funny because my mama just recently passed, right? And my daughter said, you know what, Mom? Nanny turned into a butterfly. And I was like, how do you know that? And she said, because my friends at school said that when people pass, they turn into a butterfly or a dragonfly. And I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'm like, that's wonderful, baby. That's wonderful news. But butterflies have always been a big part of my life. I love butterflies because they represent transformation. And I love the metamorphosis of a caterpillar becoming a butterfly, something that is so ugly, you know, and bland, turning into a beautiful butterfly. But sometimes we miss when they go into the chrysalis and we don't really know what's happening in there because it's that dark time, shadow work. It's that dark time. Nobody can see what's going on in there. And then they've got to break out, right? They've got to break out so that they can fly. So I really feel like our caterpillar stage is over. I really feel like this is the time, and it's long, but we're in this chrysalis and there's a major transformation and it's hard. Nobody knows what's going on with you, right? Nobody knows what's going on inside of there. Nobody knows but you and God, or you and Source. So I'm telling you, and I just pulled these cards. You don't have to believe me, but I'm a very honest person. I'm just pulling them, you know, like, what do you want to say? And I'm praying by myself, right? So this came out, the egg moon. Trust, 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 faith. It keeps coming up repetitive. Trust and faith, egg moon. Trust yourself, develop self-trust, and joy will follow. You can rely on your own capabilities. Begin to plan carefully for the future. And it's funny because today I'm uploading a video. They're right here on the planners that I have. So I had the 2023 planner, this magical planner, and then I just got the 2024. Oh my God, I love this one. The one for 2024 is even better than 2023, which I didn't think it could get no better. So if you want to see that, make sure you go to my other channel. And then this other planner that I picked up, I think I got it at Barnes & Noble's. Yeah, because I went to Mardel's, which is a Christian bookstore, but Barnes & Noble's had it. So an herbal magic planner. Oh my gosh. And it's awesome. It's really, really awesome. It's really awesome. It's got herbs. It's got some recipes in here, basic meditations. Like, it's got some good stuff, but plan for your future. So, you know, it's January here in February. At the end of the year, I don't like to get a New Year's resolution. I just like to reflect on the last year and everything that I've accomplished and sit in that. So last year was great. Went from nothing, you know, homeless and heartbroken. And now I'm not quite where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be. We always say that, right? So let's get back into this. It's the beginning, and I trust myself in all things. And I can't stress, the Spirit was telling me to tell you to trust yourself. And this is especially for any atheist or a person out there that is maybe questioning God, or if you're questioning a deity, or if you're questioning faith in a spiritual being at this time. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Sometimes all you got is you. Trust yourself, okay? Apart from trust, we might develop spirituality with our higher powers. Self-trust is the basis of all other trust. Self-trust is a survey that we can rely on ourselves, that our decisions are valid, and that we ourselves matter. that knowing ourselves combined with trusting ourselves leads to better, more informed decisions about all our aspects of life, including career and relationships. Self-trust is far more than flashy show of confidence. It's deeper and further reaching than that. It is a security at the very core that no matter what, our wisdom matters and it's best. It allows for flow and for faith in oneself and the way you do things, moving and choosing the world. Self-trust is a full acceptance of self. It is accepting oneself, and as accepting oneself becomes easier, this self-trust will begin to shine. This gives us momentum to do anything we choose or tackle to do. Our ancestors saw spring, the great thawing, as a new beginning, that they would walk the marshes and plains and find newly laid eggs. More than just a symbol of fertility and new hope, the eggs meant that the worst of the cold was over and that new life was here. The egg moon was a time of celebration and rejoicing. The companion stone, metal, or iron. Interesting. So yeah, and spring is right around the corner, right? We have the spring equinox coming up. So I feel like we're really getting ready to tap into this energy of new. The worst is over. You know what I'm saying? And that you can do this. Trust yourself. Okay. And love yourself. I'm really getting a message of self-love with this reading. Okay. Then we have the Witch's Kitchen. That was the Queen of the Moon Oracle. And now we have the Witch's Kitchen. And I just pulled this one and didn't read it. Okay. First, because I normally read it first. But we got hemp, which is expansion. And it's funny because it was personal. And I'm going to go ahead and share it with you. So the only thing that I asked from God this year is, Lord, expand my mind. Expand my mind. Because everything that I think or that I ask for, I normally get. But I need to think bigger and ask bigger. Right? Right? You've been courting controversy. Although that you're standing for what's right, if only others could see the point you are making. Thinking outside of the box or looking at the bigger picture is the only way forward. Although looking at a situation from others' viewpoint will help you understand the approach and aptitude of others at this time. My good reputation is often disputed, even though I've been used for textiles, the rope, for thousands of years. Nowadays, my flowers and seeds are used in health foods, organic, body care, and other things. And I'm loved by vegans for my natural protein benefits and essential fatty acids. Time to keep an open mind when I appear. Although my THC levels will not affect you like my cousin cannabis. Dang it. I'm joking. Oh, my family holds the secrets of the universe to expand your consciousness. Now, I don't smoke weed no more. I used to love it, and, not to say I never won't again, but with where I am in life, just can't do it. But yeah, weed is great. Weed is great. I don't know. This ain't part of the message, but yeah, weed is great. I kind of miss it. But anyway, hemp is one of the first plants domesticated by humans. Buddha served in the wild, eating only hemp seeds. Spoke of inhabitants. Sinctica, inhaling hemp seed smoke for ritual, personal recreation. It is said that George Washington smoked hemp to use to treat his chronic toothaches. Interesting. Didn't know that. So yeah, you may want to put down the weed and pick up some hemp, and this is a message for somebody, because I love weed, but you may want to put the weed down. Okay. Because they are chemically altering the weed. Back in the day when you used to get weed, it used to have sticks and seeds in it. Okay. But they are taking a female plant and been blending it with a female plant, creating this hybrid. So it's got to go to a factory now. And now it's being messed with. It's not like the same weed that Mother Earth gave us to grow out of the ground. So you may want to slow down on your weed inhalation if you smoke a lot of weed. Because when I did stop and I went back to weed, I realized that it kind of made me sleepy. I wasn't as productive. Not saying weed is a bad thing. I'm pro weed. I love marijuana. Don't get me wrong. But you may want to slow down or stop and pick up some hemp. Okay? It won't get you high. They got hemp lip balm. I know hemp is really good for like pain. Get you some hemp to rub on your joints. So yeah, hemp. Now I'm currently working with basil. Spirit said to work with basil. But yeah, that's what also what Spirit said with some hemp. That's interesting. I did not expect. See, I didn't even read it. I grabbed the hemp, didn't even read it. I should have read it first because I was unprepared. Okay, 25 minutes. Okay, so now we're going to get into the tarot card readings. Those were a little bit of oracle cards, and we're going to do tarot. I'm using the Siren Starseed Tarot. Very magical. And then we're going to get out of here. Current message for the collective, for the full moon in spirit. Okay, angels, ancestors, my guides, I am calling on you from the north, south, east, and west on behalf of all elements, earth, air, fire, water, as I embrace the fifth element, as I am becoming space for you to fill with your love, your light, your words, your messages. Archangel Michael and your legions of angels, I am asking that you protect this reading. Fill me with your Holy Spirit. Come. And I thank you. I thank you for your presence here right now within this reading. What would you like to say to the collective for the full moon? Spirit. Clear message, Spirit. And thank you. Clear message, Spirit. So we have Master of Chalices. Okay, Master of Chalices, like the King of Cups. Master of Chalices. We're going to take it because she kind of flew out. Seven of Flames. That's like, in the tarot, that would be, what, Seven of Wands? And I know this wanted to come out. Strength. Not quite a lion, but it's a tiger. Okay, Leo? Another seven. Seven of Chalices. Seven of Cups. Hanged Man. In reverse. We're going to leave it. And we have the Tower card. The Tower. Okay. So we're going to leave that there. I got 6 cards out. And then we are going to pull the 7. So I'm definitely getting Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. I'm definitely getting Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. So with the Master of Chalices, the King of Cups, I'm really feeling like still waters. Leadeth me beside still waters, restoreth my soul. I'm really feeling like, okay, so you see this long journey you have ahead of you. Like, you know, this is not going to be a quick fix, right? I'm feeling like this is not going to be a quick fix. This is going to take a long time. But I feel like it's going to be smooth sailing all the way through. And I really feel like you needed to know that. I really feel like you need to have faith and you need to trust that you will get through this. It's going to be smooth sailing. I'm not really seeing too many bumps, too many obstacles in the way. There's nothing in this water. There's nothing in this water. It's clear. I really feel, you see how his beautiful eyes, and then there's a reflection. I really feel like this is going to be a time of reflection. It's a time to reflect. You're going to need to reflect on your decision making, things that you did to get yourself in this situation. Ooh, this is intense. I need my puff bar, y'all. It's all I smoke at this time right now. And it's funny because I picked this up. Look, that what I'm telling you, a lot of Leo energy. I didn't even pick this puff bar out. It's the Geek Bar Plus, and it has Leo on it. Okay, a lot of Leo energy. On the Seven of Flames, I'm getting that you have risen above a lot of others that you may be around or that are in your immediate group, okay? And this is spiritually. Fire is where our creativity is, spirituality, self-discipline, all of that type stuff. You see how these flames are down and she's looking down on others. Not to say you need to look down on others. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying, you know where you stand. Like, people they could not walk in your shoes, pretty much. Like, she ain't even got no shoes on. Because you know what? She don't need no shoes. She walking on fire. Walking on across water like Jesus. Like, this is some truly magical miracle energy. I feel like a miracle is coming. Okay. Strength. So this is going to require you to be strong. Like, no days off. Even on your off days, you've got stuff to do, right? It's like, no time to rest. Yeah, it sucks, but you're going to get through it. So with the Hanged Man in reverse, it fell up under the King of Cups. So it's like, I don't know how I'm going to get through this long situation. I'm reflecting. I can't see how I'm going to do this. But when your life is turned, okay, Spirit, I like that. So when your life is turned upside down, he's actually right side up. So this situation, this tower moment that may have hit in your life may flip your life upside down, but it's actually going to get you right side up. 7 of chalices. So I do see a lot of visualization. Maybe you should make a vision board. We have 7 and 7. It's Gangstar Tarot, 777. So I do feel a completion of some side. I really feel like your angels, your ancestors, your guides, your God is just like, good job. You're doing good. So I want to say good job. Good for you through this tower moment that is really testing your strength. Okay. I'm really feeling like, as far as rituals go, as far as praying, continue to pray for strength. But don't forget to visualize. Now, don't become delusional. That's a warning. I would say that is the only warning in this, is that when your head gets too big, don't become delusional. Okay. Because then you're going to set yourself up for disappointment. Like, I'm going to be a millionaire by the end of this year. Hey, you may be. I'm not going to say you won't, but I'm just saying, when you're going through your planner, when you are making goals, set little short-term goals to ultimately get to this long-term goal. I mean, how you just going to become a millionaire? Have you brought it? You have a plan? Okay. If you got a business, what's the name of the business? You got to get your LLC. You got to do all the, okay. We got to do all this type of stuff. Overall message, Spirit. But there's definitely a tower moment. There's definitely something that has happened, or that is already happening, or that's happening right now, that's going to happen. Something's going to happen to bring you this tower moment. It could be within a relationship. It could be self-love, some kind of change, but something is definitely testing you. Spirit is testing you, testing your strength. We got 2 cards. Hey, come on now. So if you don't know, now you know. 2024 is the year of karma. It came out in reverse, though. You want to know why? Because the shit's reversing on you. Okay, what I'm saying? So hopefully these last couple of years, you've been putting out good things. You've been really trying. And I believe that if you caught this video, if you're in my collective, we are ever evolving beings. We are always trying to do better. We are always trying to get better. Not saying we're perfect, but we're trying, right? Keyword, you're trying. So, and then we have the moon, Luna. Okay. So she brings light in the darkness. We got the moon card, Pisces energy, full effect. Okay. So a lot of things that you couldn't see overall, you're going to be able to see. It's going to be like, aha, I see how I'm going to get through this. I feel like this heavy burden is going to be lifted. This heavy energy is going to be lifted. Any stressed out energy is going to be lifted. You're going to be able to see clearly. I really feel like your karma is coming back for you. Now, this all depends. It could be good karma. It could be bad karma. It depends on what you have put out. It depends on what you have been doing. If you've been working your ass off, if you've been really trying, I believe with all sincerity, this is the year of the dragon. This is the year of luck. I'm feeling miracles. I'm feeling faith. I'm feeling protection within this reading. Overall, great reading. I also feel like a lot of you, and I can say this for myself, need to get back to working with the moon. Moon magic is very, very powerful. I've done it in the past. I can't say I've been consistent with my spiritual practice. I'll be transparent and I'll be open, because there's been a lot of things that are happening in my regular mundane life that are just fucked up. Period. Just period, point blank, fucked up for me. I don't like it and it's not fun, but I have to do it. I have to go through this. I have to keep going. I can't stop. So I'm just going to leave that with you. Don't stop. Trust yourself. Trust that you are strong. Trust that you will get through this. I do see that there needs to be prayer and meditation and exercise. prayer, meditation, and exercise. I also feel like this is going to be with the angel number 222. I really feel like you all need to focus on remaining balanced. Balanced within your love life, balanced within your work life, balanced within the children, within your home life, and cleaning and doing laundry and, you know, all of these things. Don't forget to take time out for you and self-love. Love in general, loving yourself, because if you don't trust yourself, you will not trust others. If you don't love yourself, you can't love others correctly. So it all starts with you. It all starts with you behind the scenes in this chrysalis on what's really going on. If you're just sitting up looking at Wi-Fi, looking at YouTube all the time, doing nothing, then nothing's going to happen. This is really going to take prayer. Praying always, a lot of deep prayer, and actually doing the work, getting you a planner, writing things down, checking off boxes within this Tower moment. And it's funny because there's a full moon here. So we know full moons are all about release and letting go. So if there are times where you get worried or you get impatient or you get overwhelmed, it's going to be a constant release. And I love that we get a full moon, at least one full moon every month. You know, if not on the blue moon, we get two. But we get this time. And even on Mondays, aka Moon Day, that's once a week. And I do a weekly release. I do a weekly cleanse. I try to do a weekly cleanse, a weekly release. I do go through and sage, and I do kind of try to reset my energy. Working with our chakras is something that the Spirit's been telling me that we need to do, is get back on balancing our chakras, working on our solar plexus, which is where our creativity comes from. Because I do believe that this is the year of creativity, where you're going to be able to create and actually get that business off the ground, or be able to get into the things that you want to do that are just for you, not for anybody else, that are specifically for you, things that you've been wanting to do but you haven't been able to because you got soccer practice and you got to go do this and you got to go do that and you got to do this and it's okay to say no. You may want to help people, but this is the year to help yourself. You've got to get you to where you want to go. The gifts, the tools, and everything, God's source has already given it to you. They're waiting on you. You know, of course, we co-create with Spirit. I believe that we co-create with Spirit, but you can't just say, okay, I need a miracle. I feel like this miracle has to be earned. Now, a lot of you are receiving a miracle. Okay, this is a magical, miracle-filled reading. Miracles are coming. Blessings are coming. But this is because of the hard work that has already been put in for some of you. And this is depending on you. But if you have not been working hard and haven't been diligent and haven't been really putting in the work, then, you know, sowing the seeds, you can't reap without sowing. You know what I'm saying? Now, God is an awesome God. Behold the fowls of the air. Look at the birds. They neither reap nor sow, but yet God still feeds them. But you and I are not a bird. Okay? I love the birds, and I love that message. I love that God is a God that sometimes we get things that we don't even deserve. We get grace. We don't deserve it. We don't deserve these blessings. We don't deserve this, and we don't deserve that. And sometimes we do get blessed with things that we don't intentionally work to do. We just get favor and mercy and grace. But I do believe that this is a time that, okay, you've been receiving mercy and grace. God been saving your ass over and over and over and over again. So now just do the work. Because it feels good when you know I earned that. It's like, oh, I didn't do nothing. I'm just blessed. That's a great feeling too. But it really feels good when you actually put in the work. You feel successful. When I was reflecting over this last year, and I realized I went from nothing to where I am now. It's like, man, if I did that in a year, if I could just keep up the momentum. Okay. Well, lovely souls, this was a little bit long, but this was a powerful, powerful reading. At any point in this video, if you were feeling me, feeling my vibes, feeling the frequency, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, check out Dre Floyd, G Certified. He just dropped some new stuff, and it is amazing. It is amazing. Anything else, Spirit? Look, it said pull the card. Virgo energy, the Hermit, reflection. So if you did not take a time to reflect, like I said, at the end of the year, closing message, and then I'm out. Okay. Am I done? Oh, God. Dang, Spirit has a lot to say. Let me see. Okay. These last 3 cards. So first of all, reflection. Reflection. If you did not take time to reflect on the last year, go ahead and do it now. It's never too late. The gate is still open, okay? Take time to reflect on where you were last February. And where are you now? Has there been any progress? Has there, I mean, where were you then and where were you now? And just be grateful for where you are now. Because most likely, it should be better than it was then. But see, you've got to open your eyes and expand your thinking. It may not seem better. Like, man, I was better off last year than I was this year. Because that's how I was at the beginning. But it's really not. I mean, it's been a tough year for me. It's been a tough year for the collective. But you had to work hard. You've been tired. You've been doing this. You've been really gunning. You've been really staying on, point for most of you, from what this reading is saying. But you got to keep going. You can't stop. You can't stop. Okay. Then I received the Star. Closing out message, the Star card, which is great. Staying balanced, grounding yourself, spiritual, practical, financial. We've got to stay balanced. Getting out and getting that masculine energy from the sun, as well as basking in the moonlight, which is my favorite thing to do. Drinking a little bit. Just have 1 glass of wine. Don't get drunk because we don't like the way we feel the next day, and that's not going to help your productivity. Remember who you are. You're a star. Being the star in your family, being the bright light in your community. Everywhere you go, allow that light to shine through you. The light from the divine to come through you, just like a vessel. Just becoming a vessel, becoming more open. Being your true, authentic self, okay? And then, come on, we have any legal matters. Divine justice, okay? Libra energy. She's blind. Again, she can't see her way through this. You can't see how this is going to work out for you, but it will. Alrighty. That's all that I have for you today. This reading was for all signs, earth, air, fire, water, especially if you're a Pisces or a Leo or a Virgo. Libra and Aquarius energy. Little Scorpio. But yeah, I loved you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.